Today video is useful to all. Today we are going to discuss about the effluent treatment process, that is ATP process we are going to discuss. Before getting into our today's topic, I would like to share one short note. So I am doing online certified courses also. So the course is related to automotive topics, ISO standards, lean concept and technical topics related to automotives. So some of the training topics are given. So if you want to learn about all the topics, you can reach me at the given contact numbers. The courses details you can see in this present slide and previous slides also I have mentioned 1 to 14 courses also. Totally we have 38 courses. You can reach me anytime in the given contact details. First, we'll start with the introduction part. Water is an essential part in all manufacturing industry. In manufacturing industry, water can be used as a process water as well as the domestic purposes. The domestic purpose contaminated water we call it as the sewage water, and the process water we call it as a effluent water. Water can be used as a coolant, solvent, and some other chemical reactions in many companies. After the manufacturing process, the complete manufacturing process is completed, the waste product, the waste water is produced as a byproduct of the particular process. This water then it is called as a effluent. Why we call as a effluent is it contains both toxic and non-toxic materials. Once the effluent water is generated, it is harmful to the environment. So if it is a harmful to environment, the effluent treatment plant is going to play a very big role because it contains a toxic chemicals. So toxic material needs to be treated and the water needs to be disposed in a safely manner. So that is the reason the effluent treatment plant is going to play a big role. The different companies have different wastewater composition. The based on the effluent water properties, we need to have some different compositions requires, and it's slightly different with the effluent treatment plant processes. So in upcoming slides we used to talk about related to the what are the differences in the effluent treatment plants. We all think how can we design this effluent treatment plant? Based on the different compositions of the effluent water, we can define the slightly based on the physical parameters of the wastewater and the chemical parameters or chemical properties of the wastewater, as well as the biological parameters or biological characteristics of the wastewater which is generated by the process. So as I said earlier, each and every process completions we are getting the effluent water, that is byproduct of the process. So how we are going to treat this effluent water? So we are going to discuss in that. Physical parameters of the water. The physical parameters of the water which includes suspended solids, plant fibers, etc. Turbidity, ability to observe sunlight which is determined by the presence of suspended materials, and the temperature of the wastewater. So high temperature suggests the high level of toxicity. And if you another one is color, it is determined by the dissolved or suspended matters. So physical properties and the turbidity, the temperature of the water and colors also comes under the physical parameter of the effluent water. The second properties of water is chemical properties. We talk about the total dissolved solid, mainly dissolved salts, inorganic substances present in the effluent water, wastewater alkalinity, hardness of the water, which is the composition of calcium and magnesium ions, nutrition's availability, and organic matters, metal related to heavy metals or toxic metal, it comes under into a play, and fluorides, toxic is high level, and the chlorides presence in the wastewater. Dissolved oxygen and nitrogen. This varies the amount of salts dissolved in the water. This is the high amount of dissolved salt, the lower percentage of oxygen and nitrogen. So these all properties comes under the chemical properties. TDS, inorganic substances, metal, organic matters, nutrients, hardness of water, fluorides, chlorides, and dissolved oxygen and nitrogen. Third property of effluent water is microbiological parameter or microbiological characteristics. It's nothing but the microbial pathogens availability in wastewater. It consists of microscopic flora and fauna. Some of these special microbiological organisms can survive in the wastewater. Those organisms can transmit a dangerous disease such as typhoid, cholera, and dysentery. First is bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. So these are all the three things we need to consider. Bacteria can be harmful bacteria are safe to the environment. It is based on the biological parameters or biological properties which is available in the wastewater. And viruses, the wastewater may contain the dangerous wastewater borne viruses such as yellow jaundice viruses and polioviruses. It is also based on the biological properties of the particular wastewater which is generated by the process. Protozoa is a complex in the metabolic activity that can most affect the microbial organisms. So, based on the three physical, chemical, and biological materials of the effluent treatment water, we need to design a effluent treatment plant, and the effluent treatment plant is subdivided into four level of categories. That four level we are going to discuss in the upcoming slides. Hope you can understand what are the three parameters in the wastewater. Levels of wastewater treatment. In wastewater treatment, there are four levels are available based on the physical, chemical, and biological properties. Once the process is completed, the wastewater need to be disposed in a environment as friendly as possible. So the first level is preliminary level. In this preliminary level, it is basically used to remove the physical waste present in the effluent water, which involves the physical processes such as sedimentation, filtration, aeration, flow equalization, clarification, and screening processes. Second level of wastewater treatment is primary level. In this primary level, we can able to remove the large amount of solid and organic matters, which involves the physical as well as the chemical processes. In this physical processes, we can first level we need to improve the purity of water, and this the chemical processes which improve the quality of water. In this chemical processes, which also includes the chemical coagulation, pH control by addition of HCl or sodium carbonate, and chemical precipitation, flocculation, and dissolved air flotation. So these are all the chemical processes which are involved in the primary level of wastewater treatment. Third level of wastewater treatment is secondary level, which involves the removal of biodegradable organic present in the effluent water as well as the suspended matter. This level uses the biological and chemical processes. In this chemical processes are similar to level 2. What we have discussed in the earlier slide, same chemical processes are involved in the level 3 as well. In this biological processes, which involved suspended growth of processes and attached growth fixed film processes. The two biological processes can be used together or either one can be chosen based on the effluent treatment plant design. The fourth level of effluent water treatment is territory level. In this level, we can be able to remove the suspended and dissolved material available in the effluent water. Those suspended and dissolved material can be removed by using the physical, chemical, and biological process together. For physical processes, I can give you as an example aeration, filtration, some kind of things, and the chemical we can add this increase the or improve the water purity by adding the HCl or sodium chloride, and biological process is some kind of pathogens, bacteria kind of things. So those processes which we already discussed in the level 1, level 2, and level 3. So, effluent treatment plant is a critical process for all manufacturing industries who are generating the effluent water in it processes. So, we all need to keep our environment safe, free from hazardous materials through strict treatment of protocols. Hope today video is helpful to all of you. Thank you for watching our channel. Have a nice day.